All right, testing. Ooh. All right, testing. So weird because it connects to.
You get to see the behind the scenes stuff, or are we cutting?
Yeah,
this
like
out?
no, I like that. I'm just get us off the living room speaker. All right. And we are recording. And this is where we would have our intro music. One day. Okay, so we are the Rank Amateurs.
I wasn't ready, but that's okay because you do it better than me anyway.
No, it's better when we're together. But I get it. You don't want to be the screamer. I'll be the screamer. I got it. I don't know if you guys noticed, but our co-host is here. She's not really.
Pam.
Yep. She's not really feeling the camera today. There she is. Up. She peeked over. She peeked over a little bit.
She was like, I'll give you a little bit of my face, but y'all gonna have to like.
I know, you're gonna have to work for it. Look, Tiny. Okay.
She won't. She's not gonna.
She's
She's a diva. What are you saying?
This is true. Of the three of us, this one is the diva.
She will not work for free.
No. All right, so we are the Rank Amateurs. My name is Lila Out Loud.
I'm Melrose Carter.
Boop. And you can find us on our individual social media. Right now, you can find me on Instagram at Lila Out Loud. You can find me on my personal Facebook, Lila Marie Hicks. There's a space between Lila and Marie. The other Lila Marie Hicks, no space, that's my Facebook account I use when I'm in jail. Because occasionally I'm naughty.
Just every once in a while. But Facebook is bugging, so it doesn't even, you don't even have to do anything to get caught up in jail. So.
Yeah, we have to talk about that one day. Working my nerves. All right. And where can we find you?
Me? I'm at Melrose Carter. I'm also at Hellmel75. But you know what? Don't go over there. Stay on Melrose Carter on IG. Facebook, I don't know. I may not be there. But you know where I will be?
Where will you be?
On YouTube.
Yes.
We're gonna be there. You're gonna see all these videos in YouTube at the Rank Amateur. What did I say it was?
Podcast.
Yeah, the Rank Amateur
Amateurs
Podcast. Yes, that's what I said.
Yes.
and on Facebook.
And on Facebook.
As the Rank Amateurs Podcast. So
That's
look
right.
for us. There's videos there as well. Some cute pictures of us that I posted already.
Because we're cute.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe a couple extra, whatever.
Oh my gosh. First of all, one thing, we didn't start right.
We surely did not.
All right, so we've got a little alcohol.
Turn your cup. Oh, I thought it was a dragon, and I thought it was a Game of Thrones thing, so I was freaking out. But all right, no, let's not.
Okay, so we're gonna take back that
take this
excitement.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here's to this is what episode 5. 5. Holy shit balls.
5.
All right, here's to episode 5. And to our little visitor who was here earlier.
Oh yeah.
Y'all, we had to light a candle.
That stuff is so good.
Right?
That's that rum haven again.
That's that rum
Coconut
haven.
water.
I'm
when I
telling
tell
you,
it went down, like I don't even need a chaser.
she's like, where's mine?
No, she's like, hold on. What? Sorry,
No
Tanya.
chaser.
First of all, you're a diva and you don't even want to be on the screen. So if you're not on the screen, you can't have a shot.
That's right.
Plus, you don't need anything to work to settle your nerves. You are the chillest dog I've ever met.
Right?
So
She's so good.
you don't need a drink.
All right, so first of all, we did not coordinate this, but we're matching again.
Yeah, again, right?
Again. Great minds think alike.
I think so.
Okay.
Down to the bracelet, look, black and white.
Black and white. I didn't wear any.
No, that's okay. I take care of it for us. No break. Wait, we have to remember that people are listening only.
That's right, because we're also on Anchor.
Yes, Anchor, Spotify. Where else? A whole bunch of other places.
Google.
Yes.
Stitcher. We're on
Yes.
Stitcher as well.
We're in a bunch of places. Just
Yes.
look for us. But like, I know most people, we're not on Apple yet. What the fuck is up with Apple?
I don't know.
As much money as I give Apple?
You such an Apple fan.
Right. I'm gonna write a letter.
Yep, you should write a letter. A very stern but thoughtful letter.
I'm gonna ask. I'm like, hold on. I have had 2, 3, 4 iPads, 3 Apple TVs. I don't know how many iPhones. I've gotten every one since the 4. Okay, every one since the 4. I've gotten every goddamn model except for the 10 that just came out. But I got a 10R, so I guess that counts.
Okay.
But I've gotten and I got the phones for my kids. Got phones for. What else? Phones. I got iPods.
Right.
I got the iPod back in like 2000 something when they first came out, and it was not even a color to the screen. Like, okay, I've been an Apple customer forever. Why am I not on your podcast?
We should look into that. But if you, our listeners, know the answer to that, you could tell us too. That could save us some time.
Right. Why am I not on Apple?
Yeah.
What have we done wrong to
So,
deserve this?
what I have learned from our time with our friends who are also podcasters, Sipping in Conversations, right? Baby and Buddha,
Yes.
Sipping in Conversations. You guys
Every
should check
Wednesday.
them out every Wednesday, 7:45. They're also on Anchor and on Facebook.
Okay.
So anyway, what I did learn my time co-hosting last week
That's right. You did.
was
And I just kicked you.
yeah, that's okay. Being descriptive. So we're our clothing is coordinated. That's what I was referencing. I have on a black and white striped dress. So my twin Kalisha will tell you it's my favorite dress, and she hates it because I wear it all the time.
It's all right.
And one day I'll tell you the story about this dress because I
It's
got
cute.
it from Walmart, and I don't really shop at Walmart, so there's a
I don't
story about
either.
how that happened. And then Melrose has on this very sexy, like super long maxi.
This will be a summer dress.
Yes.
You know, it's officially summer dress season. It's 88 today.
That's right.
So I
I mean,
have
it's
to,
Florida, you know.
It is Florida.
It's summer all the time except when it's not.
Right, for the 3-4 weeks that we have like intermittent snow.
But it's super
snow,
sexy.
cold.
It's black, and it's for those of us who don't see, it's that tank style
Yes.
maxi dress.
Mhm.
She's super sexy in it. Just letting y'all know.
And my gold door knockers, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, gold door
Gotta
knockers.
take it back to the hood where I'm from.
That's
you know what I mean?
right. And I got my very inexpensive from Payless.
Pay less?
You know, why pay more when you can pay less?
Oh,
enough?
because you were touching your hair. I said, what the fuck you got in Payless?
Oh, no, it was like my earrings, you know.
Okay, the earrings.
These little
nice. They are cute.
cute little hoops.
Yes, they are cute.
Which, you know,
Hair
Payless
dye
is-
was not from Payless though.
No, I did that today. This is Burgundy Blaze by
Very nice.
Cream of Nature, in case y'all need
Oh.
to know.
Looks good.
Yes, this is Box Honey.
I'm about to change my hair color.
I paid $18-ish. No, like $19 with tax for 2 boxes.
Oh, okay. I was like one damn box, but 2 boxes.
2
is fine.
boxes, you know, because all of this damn hair. But yeah, y'all,
It looks good.
I never thought that I would rock a burgundy.
It looks good.
Yeah. See, part of that has to do with my brother used to call his girlfriends, like, we called them collectively burgundy.
So there's some like trauma behind this.
It's not trauma, it's just like a little bit of
It's trauma.
I
I feel like it's a Dr. Phil moment.
Nah, there's a little
You
bit
have to
of
work some
judgment
deep. Oh.
on my part. I try not to judge, but I'm like, they all the same. So we just refer to them as burgundy. They all seem to have burgundy hair.
He had a type.
The-
Is what
yes.
you're saying. Okay, I'm following.
So yeah. But anyway, I never thought this color would
It
be
looks
so,
great.
I love it.
It worked. It looks nice with your complexion and everything.
Thanks, babe. I like you posting up.
I'm getting comfy.
Yeah, you feeling good?
I'm feeling sleepy.
Because somebody was out late.
Okay, so look, right?
Mm.
I'm part of several social media groups. Like every week, I feel like we're getting another one. But anyway,
Yeah.
or I'm joining another one.
Mm-hmm.
But in one group that I was in, 3 girls stayed together in a hotel, and it was like this big to do because one girl had sex in the hotel room, and the other girl didn't know that she was coming back to the room to do that.
Uh-huh.
And instead of addressing it
Then.
before they got to fucking, she waited until after the fact, and then she was mad and whatever. But whatever, okay,
Okay.
whatever. At the end of all of that, she came back and started telling the story to everybody else when it should have just been ended at the hotel, right?
Right.
However you felt about it, that should have been it.
Right.
Well, she started trying to drag the girl, and then the girl started trying to redeem herself by telling her side of the story. It just got messy. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say it got messy because some people just have a real hard time being direct and handling business when it needs to be handled.
Just end it then and there, and it's over.
Right.
And then go about your business. Guess what? You don't have to like each other. You just go about your business. Anyway, so I say all that to say, me and 3 young ladies traveled to Tampa, and no such
No drama?
at all. And guess what? I'm not going on Facebook to say anything about it.
What?
No. We did have video from last night,
Mm-hmm.
and we did take pictures,
Mm-hmm.
and there it is.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. What stays in,
What happens in wherever stays in wherever.
yeah, just, we could be right here in your living room. Whatever happens here stays here, because guess what? Why is it anybody else's business?
Yeah, if you didn't listen, last night I was at a passion party.
Oh, those are fun.
Yes.
Okay, so guess what? I'm trying to be a passion consultant. Mine's are gonna be fun.
Yes.
Okay,
I
go
mean,
ahead.
you know what? We had some really fun moments. It was weird because it was co-ed. And the guy, it was not just that it was co-ed, but like some of the guys were very, I don't know, not
Reserved?
very, yeah, and not very open-minded. Like one guy showed up and I don't know if he ever said a word to anybody.
Really?
Yeah, which
Oh,
was
that
weird.
was not fun.
But I did overall. I had a good time because the hostess, Saskia, was great. And by the way, she has like 10 nicknames.
Oh, I'm done with her.
Because the lady was like, "Oh, I just want to thank Kiki," and I was like, "Well, who the hell is Kiki?"
Where's she at? When's she coming through?
Oh, yeah.
Look, I called her Renia. I started calling her Kia, Saskia.
Mhm.
So I have, it's 3 just that I know of, and then I just, whatever
Whichever one
up.
comes up, apparently. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and you know, I try to respect her and call her the one that she says
prefers,
or she
right.
prefers. Or
But ain't no telling on any given
this
day.
is true. So, but
It's crazy.
overall, I had a really good time. I did make a purchase.
Nice.
This new to me thing. It's, I don't know, but it's a type of lube that mimics your natural,
Bitch.
and it comes. Oh, you know what I'm talking
I
about?
know exactly what you're talking
Oh, I can't wait to use it with that face.
Listen, you know, some people sell stuff because they have to sell and get commissions.
and that one you're like,
Bitch.
oh,
That's
I can't
what
wait.
sold me as to being consultant. I was like, I'm just gonna sell this. Forget all this other stuff. I'm
Everything
selling
else,
this
you're
right
selling
here.
this right here because
Oh,
you got a testimony.
just like me?
Just like me. Listen, so I bought it because I enjoy anal, and in general, I usually don't need lube for anal because I enjoy it, and it's something I reserve for
Every
special.
what is it? Every blood moon.
No.
I know, because they've been coming pretty frequently this year. I've never heard of blood moons to this year, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's something I enjoy when I want it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I ask for it. And in general, because it's something that I reserve for a special partner,
Mm-hmm.
then I don't need lube. But occasionally, like your body is whatever and not participating. And
Your
so I
mind's
was
there,
like,
but the
your
rest of you's
mind's
not.
there, the rest of you, for whatever reason, like I could be dehydrated. I didn't drink enough water. See, ladies, that's why it's important to drink enough water so you're not dehydrated and you have your natural lubrication. So anyway, I thought this would be a great thing to try on those occasions, not just for anal, but also for just, you know, vaginal intercourse.
P.S.
Yes.
I think going forward, and this is an aside, I'm bringing everybody into this conversation, even though it's an aside.
Okay.
We're going to have to start labeling the ones that my mother and my daughter probably would be embarrassed to hear. Just in the beginning, be like, if you don't want to hear...
We'll say, but we don't know. Okay, we'll label them when we post them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
be like, Damie, skip this one.
Damie, 9 times out of 10.
Not this one.
I'm just saying.
Lila can talk.
Damie, if you don't know your mama is having sex,
No, I don't. It's a lie. It only happened 3 times.
only 3
And definitely not my mother. My mother will faint.
Right. Okay. What's your mom's name?
Miss Virginia.
Miss Virginia. Listen, I can vouch for the fact that Melrose has never had sex. You know, you should be proud. and like really like shouting to the world that your 3 grandbabies from her came from immaculate conception.
Oh, okay. One shot deals, I thought. But you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter because this episode's gonna have a warning.
A
in the
disclaimer?
beginning. Yeah.
Disclaimer.
Like,
We talk about anal. Okay.
No, we're not gonna even tell them because we want to make it a surprise. But just be
Oh.
like, you have been warned.
Yes,
Do
okay.
not proceed.
Got
Don't
it.
call me or text me about what the fuck I said in this episode.
That's right. I got it. Okay,
go.
I'm with you on
You like that?
I like that.
So they can just
So,
listen
yeah.
to the ones that we just are pondering life. But
Yes.
this episode, we just like all over the place.
I
so.
feel like we're gonna have to give a disclaimer for all of them because at some point,
Skip to.
it just, oh yeah, we can be like skip to minute second.
I'd like that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can do that. So they don't have to avoid the whole thing.
All right, so just like me, girl, I almost said just for me, which is the children's hair care.
It might work for you. It's nice and gentle.
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
So just like me, FYI, but you know, in general, those are fun. This one was kind of, and I definitely have to say, like the company made it fun. Like the people definitely made it fun. So shout out to the people who came out to Saskia's passion party. That was actually my first one.
Is it?
Yeah, and I went because I wanted to see the toy that has the suction on the end and the high. Yeah, but she didn't have one, so I'm looking forward to when you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing them.
get
I gotta buy a kit. They're pretty expensive, so you know, sister's on a payment plan. But
Gotta
you know,
invest in your business.
right? Sister's on a payment plan. Oh, I just went off screen. But you know, it's gonna happen by next month if
Nice.
the good Lord's willing, the creek don't rise.
That reminds me of my granny.
See,
That's
I
good.
channeled Granny.
I know. Maybe that was Granny who was here earlier.
So y'all missed the whole. We were about to start recording, and all the damn dishes in the dish rack collapsed into the sink.
Yeah,
So,
completely into the sink.
so we immediately. Well, me, my background. I was like, oh yeah, let's light a candle because someone is disturbed by something that's happening.
Me,
So,
I was like, oh, I got some sage.
so between the two of us, whoever's here, whatever's here,
Yeah,
it's gonna be.
it's all good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're fine.
So I want to give a shout out to my girl Nikki Howe. She got me this Trenta reusable.
I was gonna say that's way bigger than the Venti.
Right?
What is it? Venti's the biggest, right? Before that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then this is the Trenta.
Yeah.
And I just want to.
That makes sense. That's 30 ounces? No,
Yeah.
that can't be 30 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Because that sounds like 30 in Spanish.
I don't know what the number is, but
Okay.
this is the largest one, which I think is 30,
Maybe.
right?
Yeah.
Venti. It doesn't
Venti,
matter.
Venti could be 20.
It doesn't matter
Grande does not sound like 10.
at all.
No.
It doesn't matter. This is the largest one they have, and she got it for me, and I just want to thank her.
Oh, Lord, excuse me. That
Mm-hmm.
that fake ass brunch I had earlier came up on me. But
Mm.
shout out to Malcolm who took me to a raggedy. No, it wasn't his fault. I'm not going to do that. So we were in Tampa and we went to this place. Should I tell the name of it? Because it was awful. Brick. And the servers were terrible. The food was terrible. They had blackened shrimp on the menu, and the shrimp were my color. So they were like barely Cajun. They did not give us blackened shrimp. I was upset about that. My bread was dry. The water had things in it. And then when we said, can we have another glass of water, they caught an attitude about it. They didn't have enough seats for us, so they told us to sit outside. And then they wanted us, as I was like going to the restroom, they were like, hey, we're seeing about table service, so you may have to come up and order from the bar. I was like, no, I'm going to the restroom, and you're going to give us table service? Oh, by the time I come back, we'll be ready to order. 'Cause
Right.
I'm not going to the bar to order my breakfast.
Right, when everybody else isn't doing that.
No.
Interesting. Well, Brick, I don't think you're going to see her as a customer
No, in
again.
Ybor City, no.
In Ybor City? I'm
terrible.
sorry.
It was awful. I'm going to write a Yelp review.
Yelp!
Right, Yelp review, because I don't
even use those.
Oh.
All right, so
either. We've been rambling a little bit.
I don't think so. I think we was kind of been catching up our fellow amateurs,
Yes.
right? And what's going on with us. And then also I think we've kind of been avoiding the first thing we wanted to
I
talk about.
know. So damn sad.
Nipsey Russell was
Hustle.
Hustle. Oh, I I do that every time.
He was named after him though. Like that's a play on his name.
It's a play on his name. In my head, I say Nipsey Hussle, and then when it comes out my mouth, it comes out wrong.
You bury Nipsey Russell every time. Is he dead? I don't even know. But yes, go ahead. That's what we're trying to avoid because it is a tough topic, man.
Yes.
It's like
So I think, yeah.
another person killed. It's like a good person too. Not that anyone just, well, no, some people do deserve to die, but you know, like there's no shooting that's like really like, oh, okay.
I think you feel it more when it's someone who you deem is good.
Right.
Right.
That has like good qualities about them.
And contributing.
Right. Productive member of society?
Yeah.
Society.
Yeah. So I definitely think like you feel it more when it's that. You know, when you have someone who's like an asshole, and like not just an asshole, because we know plenty of them, but
me.
You know, someone who's taking. You know, I could name someone who's like the orange parking cone, in the White House, but
is it necessary? We probably know. That one is automatic. When you say asshole, everybody already thinks about him. So we just got to go to the next.
You're right.
You're saying go to the next one.
But I do think you feel it more when it's someone with whom you're connected, whether you know them personally or you identify with them or what they're doing. You know, someone like that.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So I think you feel it more. So for me, I was like, I wanted to talk about this because it was I had a peripheral knowledge of who he was. I knew of some of his music just because, you know, it hits a certain level and it's on the top 40. I'm a real standards. I listen to everything, but like when it comes to some like current outside of pop and outside of mainstream hip hop or rap, I miss a lot of it.
Yeah.
Because I like music that I can sing to. Boom.
A lot of it you can't sing to.
No.
No.
So I had a peripheral knowledge of him, and then to find out, you know, who he was, because the name first, and then when there were pictures associated with the name, then I was like, oh my gosh, like I do know who that is. And then I think I was saying to you, like as you saw in social media, more and more people mourning him.
Yeah.
And sharing their shock.
I feel it's like, excuse me, on the level of when Big and Tupac died.
Yeah.
Like it's that big because there's other rappers that have died, unfortunately, like the kid XXX Tentacion. He passed recently, and it was a big deal, but it just wasn't. Any death is a big deal, but the amount of like.
I think that was like a localized. Yes. Like it was biggest local because he was
what they call a SoundCloud rapper. So he kind of like started out that way and got famous that way. And it was, you know, but with Nipsey, it was as big because I remember when Big and Tupac died. And honestly, I was more affected by Tupac because that was the first time like a major rapper had died that I knew of.
Right.
Because before that was Scott LaRock, but I was young and I didn't know him like that.
Right.
So I didn't have any connection. But then, so the next biggest one for me would have been Tupac. So when Tupac died, I remember exactly where I was when I heard. And then right after that, I kind of expected Biggie to die, which is shitty.
Oh my gosh.
But I did. I just was like, he's going to die. They're going to kill him. And even though it's not related, what the story that comes up as to how or why he was killed and why and how Tupac was killed don't relate.
Right.
I just was expecting him to die.
It's crazy you say that because like I'm getting goosebumps because I felt the same way. And I was like, and I didn't become a Biggie fan until after. Because I was like Die Hard, Tupac, like mad cried.
Right.
And I think part of that has to do with like how we found out.
Yeah, I remember pulling up to my house, I parked, and they announced on the radio that he got shot. But he had got shot before.
Right.
So it was like no big deal.
Superhero, he gonna pull through.
Right. He's gonna whatever. Actually, no, I heard he got shot somewhere else. When I pulled up to my house is when they said he died.
Right.
And I remember sitting in my car like, what?
Yes.
He died? No. What? Like, it wasn't, because it'd been so many days after the fact. I was like, no. And I just was in denial.
Yeah.
And then at that point, I just switched off. I was like, well, Biggie's next. And that's fucked up because I was a big Biggie fan. And it was just, but it's just, the code of the streets. You figure, retaliate until somebody says enough.
Yeah.
So that's what I expected with them. So I don't think any other death, because Jam Master Jay died, ODB died. Like, so many people that were up there died. Big Pun died.
Right.
Even though it wasn't to violence, he just was sick. But
he was big.
But he was right.
Right.
But it didn't hit until
Nipsey, yeah.
To where it's like this level. They're gonna go. His memorial service or whatever they're calling it is gonna be held in the Staples Center. That's a big ass venue. You know what I mean? That's for that many people to be affected. And the funny thing is, I first heard of Nipsey back when I worked, like my last job before this one. I was able to go out to California a couple times, and I met a guy who went to Arizona. I'm probably gonna fuck this up. State maybe.
Okay.
And his friend worked with Nipsey.
Okay.
And so we're talking about 2009.
All right.
Was the first time I had heard about him. So 10 years
ago.
So about 2009, he was like, yeah, he's working with Nipsey Hussle. And I was like, oh. And at that time, I'm like, who the fuck is Nipsey Hussle? Because I'm from New York. I don't know no goddamn California.
I remember the
rapper
first
named
time
Nipsey
I heard
Hussle.
it, and this is why I always make the mistake, because the first time I heard it, somebody called him Nipsey, after the play on the name or whatever. And so it's kind of been stuck in my head. And what I heard about and heard about was, my first time hearing about him had to do with his focus on being in his community, giving and helping rebuild his community. So not being on the outside, here's some money, but like on the ground, figuring out how to make direct impact for the people in his neighborhood.
Giving them jobs, buying back buildings and businesses and things like
blocks.
that.
Blocks.
Repairing the school playground so the children could play, like just a lot of different things. And the thing was, I didn't hear about that. So the side I heard of him was just how good of a rapper he was. And he has been coming out with stuff consistently, and his he sold his he made 100 copies of a mixtape, and sold it for $100 each. So not through a record label, like on his own,
straight out.
And he kind of put it towards, and it's funny because I know someone else. He's a barber, but he always said, if you are good at what you do, people will pay whatever you ask.
Absolutely.
So that stuck with me when I heard about him selling it for 100. People bought it. Shit, Jay-Z went and bought the 100. Now I didn't know about that, but Jay-Z bought 100 copies.
Oh. I know that.
Yeah, he bought 100 copies because he was like, I respect what you're doing and how you're like going around the record labels and trying to do your own thing. So, so that's the kind of the things that I heard about him. And recently his latest album, The Victory Lap, was like off the charts. Everybody that had heard it was like best album ever. And but you don't think you're on limited time or whatever. There's a pressing need to listen to some shit or pay attention to some shit. So he was kind of always like out here, and I never really like dialed in and was like, oh, let me hear this song. And when I knew about the Fuck Trump song, I thought it was hilarious, but that wasn't something that I was gonna go check out. Like it just wasn't.
I hadn't downloaded anything.
Right.
Like I knew about a few songs, the ones, like I said, that hit the mainstream. And I don't know, that's me. That's me. Like that's the kind of person I am when it comes to music. But you ask me about something like people singing, I got you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And so the thing that I found fucked up about all of this, first of all, Facebook has desensitized me a lot because I'm able to watch these grotesque videos, but I know.
Avoid them.
So I know there's a lot of them that I watch and I don't want to, and I just feel like I have to. And so he I witnessed him getting shot. And the guy comes, I didn't witness it, I saw it. But anyway, he comes, shoots him one time, leaves, come back, shoots him again, leaves, come back, shoots him again, and then kicks him in the head. And it was like after he shot him in the head. And it was like, the kick was so vicious. There's no way that somebody can tell me that that's a hit, because that kick was
personal.
you can tell that was a whole big fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because without naming names, I knew someone who was a hitman.
Yeah.
And never was he personal about any of it.
Right.
It was just like, oh, I gotta kill this guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And the amount of anger he had caused me to say, well, okay, this is not, although there was the theories out about, you know, what he was working on and the government wanted to get rid of him or whatever. You clearly could see in that video that was all hate and anger about something. What? Like, you know, I don't know. I was there. But you could tell that this man had some pure hatred for him. And for him to go down like that in front of his store, in front of that whole mall area that he had bought out and was doing things for, and he went to the store. He wasn't planning on going there. He went to the store because his friend got out of jail after doing 20 years or so. And he wanted
looking out for him.
Yeah, trying to get him an outfit or some clothes so he could have something to like get on his feet to walk. You know what I'm saying? Getting killed. And he took pictures with fans and shit. And then all of a sudden, homie comes over and just does that. Like, and it's so stupid and like pointless. And you just ended two lives, really. Yours and his.
Yes.
You're going to be here, but you ain't going to be much of nothing. Because if you fucking survive in jail, you got the whole rest of your life to do nothing. You got to be under these fucking people's thumb while they tell you when to shit, eat, move, jump, hop, skip, what books you can read. You know, like, why would you do that? For what?
And, you know, it's like for us, I think we clearly see it as, you know, to use your phrase, you did it for nothing. And in that moment, to that guy, it was everything.
But what happened to fighting? And I hate to sound like that person, right? Because
you sounded old as hell.
Oh my God, I know it. I know it.
Miss
I know
Virginia.
I know people get shot. And listen, in New York we used to, well, shit, that's everywhere probably. But up in New York we used to slice. Everybody's face used to get cut open and whatever. Mm-hmm. You know, that was give them $160. That's 160 stitches. Usually is what. You know, from the your temple to your chin, it was about 160 stitches. You know, was what they used to say. Give them $160. But it's like, even that is not as permanent. I mean, it's a permanent mark, but you're alive. You know what I mean? To see the next day.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why can't we do that anymore? Why do we have to go straight to like murdering people? Like I don't know.
I don't either.
It's so stupid.
I don't either.
He was a snitch anyway, so he didn't really live the most honorable life.
Honorable life.
Trash.
I don't know. I don't know. Like where does it? The question is, where does it end?
It does not. It does not, because this was growing up. I feel like on my block, especially, and I'm from the Bronx. I lived on 184th between Webster and Marion Avenue. And the next block over is Valentine. Between Valentine and Webster Avenue on 184th Street, there was a corner at the top of the hill where people got shot and killed almost like on a weekly basis. At the bottom of the hill was it was a Caribbean West Indian club.
Okay.
Shootouts every weekend.
All right.
Okay, the next block over, Park Avenue, people get killed left and right. There was these young guys that were like robbing and killing, and they fucking shot cops. Like it was bad. So this is not some new phenomenon.
It's not new.
You know what I'm saying? I think it goes in waves where people get sick of the shit and they stop, and then they forget about the hurt and they're like, man, let's just fucking kill people again.
Right.
Then they get sick of the shit, and then you know what I mean? Like I feel like that's what happens.
Because and I think there are like other outside factors that contribute to it.
Sure.
You know,
in the 80s it was a crack bullshit. So.
Right. It's crazy.
It was fucking.
I have no answers.
None. And that's what I think was what's most maddening about this whole thing is at least if you got to answer, okay, all right, this happened, here's how we fix it. And it's like,
and then we apply those things and it gets fixed.
Yeah, no, there's no such thing.
No,
doesn't happen.
So I don't know. I feel like he was deserving of our time.
Absolutely.
Just because we have this platform. And sure. I don't know. I just wanted to
shoot the 5. Stop shooting each other. Golly. Listen.
What the fuck?
Right, that's all you can say.
Calm the fuck down.
Ugh. But I will say this. Enough sad shit.
Yeah. I just want to say,
rest in peace, probably.
Rest in peace.
We should probably say that first.
We definitely want to say that.
Okay, go ahead.
Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
Absolutely.
I'm meditating on love and light for.
Look at how nice
I
she is.
know.
I'm not meditating at all. I'm just an angry individual and just like, fuck these people.
I'm meditating on love and light for you as you make your transition. I know your energy is still here. That's my belief. That's what I believe in. And so I'm meditating on love and light for your family and everyone who loved you, whether it's, you know, somebody who knew you personally or you inspired them and impacted their lives. So.
Absolutely. So me being the trash can I am, I don't have such nice words. I don't
That's
have
how we
as
work well.
rest, yeah. Rest in peace, and you know what she said.
That's right.
While I sit here angry,
Yeah.
you know. But
Yeah.
like I said, I'm done with the sad shit because
True.
it's Sunday. I'm a little bit hungover from last night still.
Yeah.
I'm planning to go out tonight too,
Right.
just to completely fuck my whole liver out.
Because it's Sunday.
'Cause
Sunday fun day.
Absolutely. The children are, you know, bonding with their dad this weekend.
That's right.
Meanwhile,
That's right.
I'm bonding with a bottle.
There it is. The best one that we started with is
What, the rum?
the Rum Haven.
Oh my God, that is
Absolutely.
so good. Coconut water, I gotta go buy some. Now listen,
Listen.
that's so good.
Do you see? I bought the half gallon.
It was gone.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's so good.
So you had something that you wanted to talk about.
You ever listen to this, right?
Yeah.
So, at what point is it okay to get comfy in front of your partner? So here's why I asked.
Okay.
I've only been comfortable around one partner.
Okay. And when you say comfy, what do you mean?
Okay. So, most of my boyfriends or live-in whoever's, excuse me, have never seen me take a shit. It never happens. Nope.
What?
No. No.
So as far as they are concerned,
I never shit.
you're a unicorn and you don't shit.
Or fart.
Or fart.
Or fart. I
Do
won't
you burp?
do it. Oh, no, I burp. I let them loose.
What kind of burp? Like,
No, good ones.
okay.
Yeah.
They know you shouldn't fart. If you
They
burp,
know, right.
If you burp around them the way you've burped around me.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm sorry. It's terrible. But I think my boyfriend when I was 13, he was a burping expert. God, he was terrible. But so no, I've never shitted or farted in front of only one person, and I don't plan to change that habit.
Why?
So when I lived with temporarily lived on Hunts Point, I had my boyfriend that used to come over, and I would wait for him to leave. And it didn't matter what time he left. As soon as he walked out that door, I would make a beeline for the bathroom and shit.
So you were full of shit the whole time he was around.
Full up.
Listen, future boyfriends, future husband. I just want you to know, 9 times out of 10, she's full of shit around you.
And then, if I have to fart, I will leave the room.
What?
Yes. I know it's probably not that serious, but I can't do it.
Listen, I feel like, from the rip, I'm not like ripping them.
That's funny.
No pun intended.
That's funny.
I'm not ripping them from the beginning. However, if we're spending time together where we're like lounging in bed or whatever, you know what?
Do you Dutch oven them?
No.
Nasty.
I don't do that.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Okay,
I
well.
really don't. I don't understand. To me, that's such a guy thing. The Dutch oven
So
thing.
gross.
I don't know. Like, I had my ex-husband, that was his thing. I don't know why it was his thing. It was
They're nasty.
gross, but also funny as hell. But it was funny as hell because it
No.
was so fucking funny to him.
Ew.
It was gross.
No.
Okay, so to me, like, if we're having sex and I flatulate, if I fart because of our sexual position or whatever, I feel like that is like, okay, that just opens the door, right? Not that I'm just gonna fart around you, but I'm not gonna hold it in. Like, if it comes out, right? If it comes out, excuse me. Like, I'm just.
My daughter will fart in front of anybody and anywhere. It doesn't. She's like, "Brr,"
Uh-huh.
and it's loud, and I'm like, Damien. And she's like, what? And she'll be like, "Brr." I'm like, no, oh my God, stop doing that.
So I definitely will
No
try
shame.
to have it like, if it feels like it's gonna be a silent one. Oh my gosh! As a matter of fact, I've been in bed with a guy that I saw regularly. Not like a new guy.
I'm
And
not
girl,
gonna approve.
I leaned over. Just so, because I have my butt, the way my butt is. I need to talk
She has to
anatomy.
speak right. She has to give you the
I go,
aerodynamics. Because it has to make it out past.
Yes, past my butt cheeks. So I've done the whole like, ooh,
And
hey,
leaned
girl,
over,
leaned
lift up.
over.
Lift the cheek.
Eh.
But you don't be like, what the fuck is that smell?
No, because I smell like peaches and cream. What the
Get
fuck?
the fuck out of here.
Just like you don't shit and you don't
I
fart.
smell
I
like
smell like peaches
death.
and cream.
You hear me?
However, ever since
Death.
I started keto, oh my gosh, keto farts are horrible. They smell horrible, and you can't trust a keto fart.
Oh no! Oh,
Like sometimes.
No,
Sometimes, not all the
Listen.
time.
that's disgusting. But
Okay,
look,
so when do you get comfortable?
never.
So according to Melrose Carter, you never, ever, ever, ever get comfortable enough around your mate where you shit or fart in front of him. But
No.
burping is okay.
Now, if I'm asleep and it comes out, oh well. I
Right.
can't control my
That's
sleeping body.
Right.
But I have
but clearly
been.
that would not happen to you.
Well, I don't know, but I have been like half awake, half asleep. You know that period where you're gonna right when you're about to wake up, and I've let loose then. And when I tell you I snap awake,
To see if he's
I'm
awake.
or no, see if he react. Be like this, clap, and I'm like, oh my god, stay still, don't move, don't move. Pretend you sleeping, Listen. Okay, he's asleep. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever done it with like knowingly with somebody. Oh my god.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
so nasty.
Okay, I just want you to know I feel like Tiny is our timer.
Okay,
Because she gets us started, and then here she is. Come on. Here she is.
yeah.
Like,
to close out the show.
To close out the show, apparently. She's like, I'm going to show up at the beginning, and I'm going to show up at the end, and y'all bitches going to pay me regardless.
Right.
She's so spoiled. So
Am I a weirdo?
No, well, I don't think you're alone. Sorry, y'all, I was killing an ant. Dead ant.
Don't do it. Oh, God. Can we stop and
You know I
edit?
love-
This is an edit.
No, it's corny. I love it.
I feel like I am.
I don't think you're alone. I think a lot of women are like that.
I know what? Khloe Kardashian is because she never shitted around Lamar
Lamar
Lamar.
Odom.
Oh, I'm terrible. Lamar Odom.
Yes.
And I saw that on like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and he was like, "Wait a minute, when do you shit?" And she's like, "I don't when you're here." He's like, "What? Never?" She's like, "No, never ever." And
I
he's
just
like,
don't see the point.
"He's like, what do you mean?" And she's like,
I feel like
"I've
if
never
you
done
let
it."
that shit, pun intended, out,
Yeah.
you live a better life.
How?
Like you have a better relationship.
Listen, let me tell you, my shit is gross, and to prove it, I have like invited family members to see it.
To check your poopy out.
I'm like, "No, Mom, come here, look, don't look at this." They're like, "Stop being disgusting." I'm like, "No, but this is
But
different."
how is it gross? Like the way it's in the toilet?
Oh,
Like,
it depends. But this
The smell.
oh no, it's definitely, it'll always smell terrible. So whatever the fuck I'm eating is awful.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's different consistency. I mean, I hate to get into that. But, you know, if it's spectacular, I will call somebody in there. But just not my man.
You ever had a mountain of shit?
That's the one I called my mom. I was like, wait. When I call my sisters, I'm like, no, but you gotta see. And then I stop being nasty. I'm like, no, look how much it is, though. I just just now, this gotta be like 20 feet of shit. Can you come look at this? It's almost at the top of the toilet. Come look.
I feel like I
It was
cleaned out my
so-
whole colon.
I felt empty.
My inside, yeah.
I felt good.
Did you weigh yourself after?
I did. I should have.
You should've
But I
started
didn't
yourself.
know.
Yeah, you
Like,
didn't
it
know?
just was like, oh, I gotta go. Ooh,
Yeah.
I gotta go now.
Yeah.
And then it was like,
Can't call you.
would
full
not
shit.
stop.
Ah, yeah, I've had those. Like, gosh. And then I feel like, what if it gets so high it touches my butt?
Legitimate fear though. Because
Right.
it was high enough that
Which is-
one more push.
And then I was like, let me Courtesy flush. Burp.
Yeah, but you know what?
What?
If you don't even think about wiping your ass in that mountain, because all you're gonna do is flood it. You gotta flush the shit.
Flush the shit. Then wipe.
Yes.
Okay, 2 questions. 1, do you look after you wipe?
Every time.
Absolutely, because you gotta make sure it's clean, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Not only that, but what if you're bleeding?
That's true.
Health problems.
Well, you shouldn't push.
Red flags.
That's true.
Well,
There are different
but you know.
things. That's right.
You wanna
There are
see.
different things that you got to check, like the color, whatever. You're right. Second question: do you shit in public restrooms?
If I gotta go, bitch, I got to go. I'm gonna try to find the cleanest one.
Right.
But if I gotta go,
But if
bitch,
yeah.
Like if I know I can make it home. I'm only 10 minutes from home. I'm not gonna go.
Yeah.
But if I'm like far from home, or it's like, oh my god,
Yeah.
if I eat dairy now, this is a new occurrence. If I eat dairy within 30 minutes,
Really?
bathroom time.
Girl, you need to take some lactate.
I know
Or
people
whatever.
say that, but like the other day, my
You
dad
don't
gave me
think
ice
about
cream.
it.
No,
Mhm.
gave me ice cream. I'm driving. I'm talking to Shalonda.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Shalonda. And I was like, oh my gosh, Shalonda, I'm going. Oh, this was yesterday. I said, I'm gonna shit myself. I gotta go home and shit. This is terrible. And then by the time I got home, like when I tell you I barely made it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're talking about shit on the show.
I love it because we're keeping it real, right? Biological functions.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just made it up. I didn't know that's what you wanted
biological
to say.
function. Yeah.
Yeah.
English speaking is hard.
Do you
So-
think in Spanish and then translate?
No.
Are you Spanglish?
English all the way. But
English
what
all the
happens
way.
is my brain goes faster than my mouth.
Yes.
So I stumble on my words a
Mhm.
lot.
True. All right. So last thing,
Yes.
what you watching?
So it is April the 3rd today,
Yes,
I think. April
April
7th. And I am watching Game of Thrones next weekend. This whole week is reserved to watching the last episodes of season 7.
Okay. Because
I'm
the
all the
episode
way
that's
caught up.
coming up is season 8. I mean,
Season
the
8.
season that's coming up is season 8.
Correct.
This is the final season, right?
Final season.
All right.
6 episodes. Everything gets resolved. I'm gonna die.
There's 6
From-
episodes in season 8.
6.
Oh. So
6.
I'm new to Game of Thrones and I haven't even finished. Oh wait, I think I finished season 1, but I don't know. I can't
Well, here's the
remember.
good note. The good news.
Mhm.
A lot of what is happening. I just read this yesterday. That's happening in season 8. It's important to know what happened in season 1. So they tell you if you've seen it already, go back and watch season 1.
Okay.
Especially the first couple of episodes, which explains
Those
why.
were the worst episodes.
Right, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh my
Which
gosh.
explains why the first ones were so thing because, it was important towards the end, so they didn't have to explain it and they could just go.
Right.
But as a new viewer, you're like, "Fuck, what is this? I don't want to watch this."
I'm telling you, if you had not told me to give it 3
I told you.
episodes, I would have quit.
Yeah,
Because I was like, oh, this is every freaking
Yeah,
sci-fi,
medieval bullshit. Yep.
yeah,
yeah, that's what I
I've
said.
ever seen. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yep.
So anyway, I'm glad that you
stuck
told
it
me
out.
that,
Mhm.
and I'm glad I stuck it out. I'm enjoying it. Also, it doesn't help. It doesn't hurt that Jason Momoa showed up.
Oh.
Hello.
Woo, baby.
Fine is just
He
an
is-
understatement.
God,
Of how,
even looking,
Oh.
first of all, with all that black makeup and the
Uh-huh.
long hair, he is
Yes.
so damn fine.
yes,
He was beautiful as a child.
he
was handsome and he hated being handsome.
really.
Yes.
I didn't know he hated.
Yes,
being
he hated
handsome.
it, and because he felt like
The
that's all everybody
attention.
saw.
Oh yeah.
And so then I don't know how he got that accident where he cut his eyebrow,
Mhm.
that scar he has, and he felt better because he felt like he
He had a
wasn't
flaw.
so
He wasn't
perfect.
so
Yeah.
perfect and pretty.
I'm like,
I'm
I just
sorry.
made you
That
better.
just made you better. Well, I'm gonna say like yesterday at the passion party. Remember, Loop It Lila. I loop it like. So at the passion party, one of the things was like there's this little thing icebreaker. It was like who's the celebrity that you'd want to be with, and listen, my number 1 is Idris Elba. Hey Idris, I'm here for you. Somebody else
to
said,
Orlando.
right? No.
You'll go
If
to
you
Haiti.
let me know
Oh,
that it's a possibility,
That's why you have friends with buddy passes.
boom. Shit. Listen, I'll hijack a plane. Anyway, so somebody else said Jason Momoa, and I was like, oh, whew,
Right.
It's real close. It's real close.
I want
It's
you to
like
know about
this.
Tom Holland. Do you know who Tom Holland is?
No, I don't have room in my life for another one.
Excuse
Because
me?
it's Idris and then it's
No.
It's
Jason Momoa.
Jason.
Idris Elba, he's fine, but he's not my Momoa. So Jason Momoa, Tom Holland. You know who Tom Holland is?
Tom Holland?
No, not Tom Holland. That's Spider-Man. Don't listen to me. No, that's not who he is. Sorry. It's the guy who played Bane. He also played, God bless it, he's English and he's fine, damn it. Oh,
he played Bane.
yes.
All I can picture is this.
Right. No, that doesn't help. What other movies was he in? I don't know. He's been in some other ones, but he's so fine. His name's not Tom Holland. It's Tom Hardy. Tom
Hardy.
He's fine. Woo.
All right, so I need to look up Tom Hardy
Woo.
because right now this is all I see.
That's all you see, and that's not really fair because he is so gorgeous. Oh my God, he's fine. Don't do it.
Okay,
Don't
sorry. Okay.
do that to my man.
All right, so Tom Hardy, I gotta look him up and see. Well, I don't want to fight you over him.
No, we won't fight.
Can you share?
Yes, my mother taught me as a young. Looping it back to Miss Virginia. Look at me,
Boom.
Mom. I know how to share.
Yes, thank you. I want to thank you for that. All right, so I think that brings us to the end of another show.
Yeah, we did it.
This is the end.
I love her to the singing.
It
You don't want me
comes
to
from
sing.
a song. I don't know who sings it, but I got the right melody. Right? You know this song.
I don't.
Damn it.
I can't even help. If you want me to write a rap,
Is this the end?
Okay,
Is that
okay.
New Edition?
yes, it is. That I know.
Boom. All right, so
Mm-hmm.
you have just spent part of your time with.
Gotta do it.
She doesn't want to do it.
I'll whisper at the rank amateur.
The Rank Amateur. She hates the screaming.
I
I'll be the screamer. Oh, which is so funny because I was having some, time one
Right.
day, and somebody heard it outside.
Call the police on you.
Texted me like, "You okay?" Because I'm about to call the police. True story.
Oh no. Well, that's because you have concerned friends.
Right? Good looking out.
Right.
And I was like, don't call the popo.
Don't do anything. Don't.
No. All right, so this has been the Rank Amateurs. I'm Lila Out Loud.
I'm Melrose Carter.
This is Tiny Toon.
Hey.
You can find me on at Lila Out Loud on Instagram.
I'm at Melrose Carter on Instagram as well. You can find us on YouTube at the Rank Amateurs Podcast. You can
Start
right. You can find us on YouTube at the Rank Amateurs Podcast. You can even find Tiny Toon actually if you want to follow her at Tiny Toon Chronicles. She's in there. And stay tuned. We're gonna put our Facebook, our IG. We're gonna like flood you with all the social media. Listen to us on Stitcher, Spotify, Anchor, Google
Podcast.
someday Apple.
Yes.
Just not this day.
Not today, but we're going to figure it out.
We're gonna. So thank you for sticking around.
It's been a great show. And it's
Buenas
only
noches.
been, right.
Oh.
It's been so great because.
I cut her off. Sorry.
Right, it's okay. You didn't know I was going to say this.
I didn't go.
Yeah, like we're still learning.
It's not.
We're amateurs.
Boom.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.